But this is my 2012 Nissan Micra. It's not exactly standard. It is lifted 3 inches on 28-inch mud tyres. I've added a few features like a snorkel, the 32-inch light bar and some 7-inch spotlight, a good towing point for recovery off-road. We have taken it on a few adventures. It's definitely made for going where normal Micras shouldn't go. I've added it to the top of Parkermore in Cumbria and all over the West Yorkshire Pennines, up through the North Yorkshire Dales with our teammate Jack, who we'll be doing a video on next week. This thing isn't finished yet. There are still a few mods that I would like to do to get it to where it needs to be. I want to bring the front up another 30mm. To do that, I'll have to drop the subframe. At the minute, subframes are completely standard. To get it that extra 30mm, I'll need to do some custom steering geometry work and make a steering rack extender, as the subframe has the steering rack mounted to it. If we go around the back, we can look at the back bumper, which has been modified. It was damaged off-road, so I've cut it to a point where my departure angle is quite good. I will be making a swing-out spare wheel carrier that will be a nice solid bar across the back at the bottom of the plastic bumper, which will then have a spare tyre that will swing out and give access to the tailgate to open as normal, so I don't have that extra load on the tailgate struts themselves. As you can see, it's had its fair share of damage. The sides are all scratched up, the bumper is all dented, the back bumper, well, I had to cut that because it was so badly damaged. The roof basket is fairly dented from branches and other debris hitting it. As you can see from the window banner, it's been scratched and scraped by trees and leaves, and it's just caused it to end up like this. I do need to replace it, but we'll do that at the start of the next season. I do carry some off-road recovery boards on the roof rack. I've yet to use them for myself, but they come in handy when other members are getting stuck on the trails and we have to help them get through mud if they're on all-terrains or road tyres. They're also handy for getting up bigger rocks because the ground clearance isn't that great, but we still make do and we still get to where we need to go. The snorkel is off a Suzuki Vitara. I can't remember what model year, but I will put it down below. It has a custom printed micra snorkel cap just to give it that bit of extra flair. I have fitted a CB radio and antenna to this vehicle. It's got a 1.6 metre Stinger, which makes it look like a bit of an RC car. The CB radio is great for when we go out together as a group and we can communicate and spot for each other and just let each other know when we're in trouble or if the next section's clear. The lighting on this vehicle has been upgraded. Up front we have a 7-inch pair of Ring Rally Giant spotlights with Nightbreaker super bright LEDs in them. I run the covers most of the time, but if we need them off-road at night I will remove the covers. As you can see up top, we also have a 32-inch light bar that has custom brackets to mount it to the bottom of the roof basket. The roof basket is just an Amazon special mounted to the OEM crossbars, and I have a separate switch for the light bar inside the cab. This is a supercharged model which comes with a factory Roots style supercharger from Eaton. It is only a 1.2 3-cylinder, but it has enough go to get me where I need to be. The only modifications this car has is an aftermarket intake for the snorkel, and it also means you can hear the supercharger more, and then a aftermarket back box just so you can hear the 3-cylinder roar. That's it from us this week, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe and like the video. If you've got any suggestions for anything else you want to see me do with this, please put it in the comments below, and I'll weigh up whether it's worth doing or not.